The complete works of Swami Vivekananda, My Plan of Action, an address by Swami Vivekananda at Victoria Hall, Madras in 1897, Part 7. In this land of charity, let us take up the energy of the first charity, the diffusion of spiritual knowledge, and that diffusion should not be confined within the bounds of India. It must go out all over the world. This has been the custom. Those that tell you that Indian thought never went outside of India, those that tell you that I am the first sannyasi who went to the foreign lands to preach, do not know the history of their own race. Again and again, this phenomena has happened. Whenever the world has required it, this perennial flood of spirituality has overflowed and deluged the world. Gifts of political knowledge can be made with the blasts of trumpets and the march of cohorts. Gifts of secular knowledge and social knowledge can be made with fire and sword. But spiritual knowledge can only be given in silence, like the dew that falls unseen and unheard, yet bringing into bloom masses of roses. This has been the gift of India to the world again and again. Whenever there has been a great conquering race, bringing the nations of the world together, making roads and transit possible, immediately India arose and gave her quota of spiritual power to the sum total of the progress of the world. This happened ages before Buddha was born. This happened, and remnants of it are still left in China, in Asia Minor, and in the heart of the Malayan archipelago. This was the case when the great Greek conqueror united the four oceans of the then known world, then rushed out Indian spirituality. And the boasted civilization of the West is but the remnant of that deluge. Now the same opportunity has come again. The power of England has linked the nations of the world together as was never done before. English roads and channels of communication rush from one end of the world to another. Owing to the English genius, the world today has been linked in such a fashion as has never been before. Today, trade centers have been formed such as have never been before in the history of mankind. And immediately, consciously or unconsciously, India rises up and pours forth her gifts of spirituality. And they will rush through these roads till they have reached the very ends of the world. That I went to America was not my doing or your doing, but the God of India, who is guiding her destiny, sent me, and will send hundreds of such to all the nations of the world. No power on earth can resist it. This also has to be done. You must go out to preach your religion, preach it every nation under the sun, preach it to every people. This is the first thing to do. After preaching spiritual knowledge, along with it will come that spiritual secular knowledge, that every other knowledge that you want. But if you attempt to gain the secular knowledge without religion, I tell you plainly, vain is your attempt in India. It will never have a hold on the people. Even the great Buddhist movement was a failure, partially on account of that.